the gestation is not 3 years, it's about 1.5 to 2 years. So in 23, the expected delivery is about 2,700 again. 2024 is about 2,000 and 2025 is about 500. And believe me, there will be more launches coming your way in the next couple of years. So you can see what I'm trying to show by this number is the growth in which, or the interest in the buyer's eyes towards plotted in PMC and PCMC. Also interestingly, the sales, which is also important, this is all supply, sales has been up in the tune of 65 to 70%, which is very, very healthy. And if you go back to the legacy of India or the history of India, all our ancestors have loved living in independent houses. It's only later, over the post-independence, last 40, 50 years, we've preferred apartments. So it looks like there are a set of Indians who like to live in independent houses. Also, the good thing is our Pune developer friends have made sure that there's some affordability is maintained here. That's something that I always complain about. So I think the plots which we saw have sold very well or launched are anywhere between, or what are selling very well, are between about 40 lakhs to about a crore. That's a sweet spot where a good percentage of sales have happened. Lastly, what I wanted to share with everybody, our media friends, is which are the areas in PMC or PCMC which have done phenomenally well for plotted. So no points for guessing. If you've guessed it, it is by far PCMC. 60% of all sales in plotted are happening at PCMC. And which are those areas? Charoli, Badutuk, Dhanunjay, Chikali, and Chankhed. These four, just these four, hear me right, contribute to about 60% of all sales of plotted and in and around these areas. Plotted development in Pune. When you come to PMC, then the favorite locations are Bhavdan and Bagoli. So that's what I wanted to share with everybody at an overall level. Very happy to receive questions.
Abhishek, we are going to open the floor for questions in a bit. So please stay online. We'll come back to you. In the meantime, thank you so much. In the meantime, we're going to call back Anand to talk about a very interesting feature for Avasa, which is the first of things that Naiknavare is introducing in the market. So please, Anand, back to you.
So, friends, thank you for that. Your patience is much appreciated through these technical glitches. Abhishek has elucidated some very key facts. He's brought, data to the table to sort of reinforce the idea that plotting is not only an asset class that was aspirational historically, but is very much in the current, preference of all home choices. Like I said earlier on a little bit, is that the stable affluency of our urban population and the rise in the disposable income has shifted priorities from the previous generation's mantra, roti, kapda, makan. All three of these are largely catered to, or will be catered to for the majority of the Indian urban population over the next decade. Friends, humans being human beings, aspirations have no limits. With COVID, we've seen a very, very sharp shift of priorities. People want a green, healthier lifestyle. Quality of life is at the forefront. We saw a rise in demand of 20% in area configuration. This upsizing, as we realtors like to call it, has given rise to the demand and supply dynamics that Abhishek was just speaking about. Our brand Avasa that we are launching here today is modeled over 5 key principles. These principles are as follows. Freedom of privacy. Today, when we live in a large community of projects, sometimes it does come to our notice that we lack privacy. When we are living amongst a gated community, you get a lot of privacy living there. Freedom of personalization. This is another very key tenet of our plotting vertical. Freedom of community. This one is an important one. We all appreciate the advantages that come with living in a community setting. Freedom of appreciation of investment. Friends, the locations that we're talking about, Talegaon, and that belt within PCMC, which has seen a lot of good sales, has also seen a 2x price appreciation over the last 5 to 7 years. And the last important tenet of our brand Avasa is freedom of space. Given these 5